So I'm planning to start a bit of a reorganisation of my office. Girls are going back to Cardiff tomorrow, Simon's going back to work, so I'm going to start sorting out my office. So it's the evening before now. Simon and the girls have popped out for a couple of hours, so I thought I would start moving some of the stuff out of here, but the big move starts tomorrow. So before I start taking stuff out, I'm going to just take you in and show you how awful it is. I'm kind of dreading this because it's really bad. First, that door's driving me mad. This used to be one of the girls' bedroom. I think it's Vanessa who had it last, but I can't remember. And I really need to get rid of all those stickers. They're driving me mad. But biggest problem is what's inside this room. So that shelving unit here is staying for now. Might get rid of it if I can, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Got all my knitting books on it. Then it's got this box with loads of leftover yarn. These are sort of like odd balls of yarn or partial balls of yarn. And then these books at the bottom are actually for sale on my website at the moment. Most of them I think are anyway. Some bags. I don't know what's under there. That's bag there on the floor, yellow one, stuff to go in the recycling. And then we got most of my stashes here. Got a couple of boxes of patterns. These are all my workshop folders. Got my sewing machine. This has got stuff from my knitting machine. Some yarn and some fabric. This is some of the stuff that's left from the D-stash on my website. Other stuff, samples, other workshop stuff. So we got my Swift there, which doesn't fit on any of the shelves because it's too big. Got my Raskog cart. So let me just see if I can give you a sweeping. So these two shelves are going. These two blue ones are ugly. I hate them. I got them when I used to do hand-dyed yarn in here because they were good for keeping my microwaves on and storing boxes of yarn. But I want to get rid of them for years. So these two are going. So what I got to do is I got to empty these two shelves. So there's stationery stuff. There's paperwork, there's knitting machine stuff, there's fabric, there's sewing machine, workshop stuff, yarn, random crap, loads of stuff. So this has all got to go. All this stuff on the floor's got to go. My blocking stuff. So these two units are going. And then if I just swing you around, I mean this office is such an embarrassment. That white unit here is staying. But I've got to clear out the stuff that's on top of it because that's got to go. I've got to actually put something else on top of there. So that's my window. I need to sort out that curtain because that's a mess. That's my desk. I need to tidy my desk because it's got too much crap on it. I need to tidy the stuff that's under the desk. There's some rubbish over there that I need to sort out. Now this unit here, this white IKEA unit, that's staying. And I got one more of those, and that unit here plus the other one, this is like an 8 cubbyhole unit, they're actually going to replace these two blue shelves. And then I got a 4 cubbyhole shelf to go on top, and then this unit here, that's going to go also on top of these white IKEA units. So all this is going on the opposite wall. So behind in the corner there's all my knitting machines, the single bed and the ribber for my knitting machine, and that I want to set up here where this unit is. So this has got to go onto the opposite wall. This is all the yarn that's in my online shop. That's got to go on the opposite wall. And then that's my workshop bag, some other stuff. And this is my linker, which is used to sew up a lot of machine is just used for sewing up stuff. I haven't used it for years. I need to check if it's working and then decide whether I'm going to keep it or not. That's my door. All those bags are going to be cleared out. That shelf is staying. So, and those two are going. So I've got to empty. First thing I'm going to do is empty these two blue shelves, take all the stuff on the floor out, then take those shelves out, those two shelves out, hoover underneath there, and then empty this one and move this over to the opposite wall, and then do the same with that one there, and then build one new unit of this, and one like a 4 cubby hole unit, and then put everything back in. Wish me luck. Okay, so I managed to empty one of those blue horrible shelves and move it out. I just wanted to make sure that I could actually pull that shelf out by myself because I wasn't sure how heavy it was. And then I'm not going to do any more tonight because I don't have anywhere to put all the stuff that's in this shelf until Emily goes tomorrow, so I can put it in her room. But getting rid of one shelf tonight means that Simon can take that shelf down to the garage for me. So at the moment that shelf is in my hallway. Obviously I can't get another shelf out here, so I'm going to get Simon to move that down to the garage for me tonight. All the stuff that was on that shelf and on the floor is here and in the bath. We have another shower that we can all use, so that's no problem. And then tomorrow I've got to take everything that's in the other shelf and carry it through there into Emily's room, because that's the only place I can really store it. Or I might put it in the bathroom, I'm not sure. But I thought if I get one shelf out tonight, I can get Simon to take that down to the garage, and then I can bring the other one out tomorrow, because clearly both of them wouldn't fit here at the same time. And I don't think I can carry it all the way downstairs. So at least I've done a little bit tonight. I'd like to do that tonight as well, but I think it's going to be too much. So I'm going to leave it at that. So it's IKEA flat pack time. I'm sitting on my bed trying to put this thing together after my workout. That's the first new unit going into my office that I've made. Emily helped me with the start of it, and then I did the rest myself, and I'm not an expert on flat packs, so I'm quite pleased I did that. Now on to the bigger unit, which is twice as big as that. So the other flat pack unit is up. That one didn't actually take any more time than the smaller one. So they're ready to go in my office when I've cleared out all the rest of the stuff in there. So I'm back in my office to try and empty that blue shelving unit there. I took one out last night, and now I've got to get this one out. And then I've also got to take all this stuff on the floor out. And then I'm going to move this unit to where those blue units was, and then put the new units there as well. And then I've got to move all that stuff. So still a lot of stuff to do. And then after that, I've got to tackle my desk area. But my first job is to do that bit, which I'm not looking forward to. The blue units are out. Oh, I'm out of breath. And I've hoovered the floor where they were. And then I put one of the new IKEA Kallax units in here, which I built this morning. I might actually push it into that corner just to make sure it fits. And then I'm going to put this unit, I'm going to move everything from here across to the new one because they're the same size. Rather than taking all this out of the room and then bring it back in again, I'm just going to take it from here across to there. Then it's less work. So that's my next thing to do. Okay, so all my new shelving and the old IKEA unit is where it's supposed to be. That brown unit that was in the corner next to my desk is on the top there. I don't know whether that's going to stay there or not. I'd like to get another one of those really, but we'll see. I've still got that like 2 cubby hole unit that's in the doorway, which I've got to find a space for or get rid of it. I haven't decided yet. I emptied those brand units off just on the floor, so I got all this stuff to go through. Oh dear. I just dumped it on the floor because I didn't want to carry it out if I didn't have to. Yeah. So now I've got to sort out what to put in here and start putting stuff back. That ugly bookcase over there is going to stay for now. I'll see how much space I've got left after I've filled these up, and I might replace it for a prettier one in a few months' time, or I might just leave it. We'll have to see. Okay, so I've spent another morning in my room. It's now Thursday, so let me just take you for a quick look. So I've decided this unit here, I'm going to get rid of that and get one of those IKEA units instead, but it probably won't be till like next month at least. Which probably means it'll be next year. So that box I need to tidy up. All these shelves are full, so all these shelves here are all stuff that's in the Yarnaddict online shop. Only got one cubby hole left there. So this is all shop stuff. Raskog cart. Is that what it's called? Raskog or Skog? I'm not sure. I'd hoped I could have put that somewhere else, but I can't at the moment, so that's just staying here. Yarn at the top is some yarn for some workshops and some magazine designs. And then at the bottom is just some storage stuff I don't know what to do with. This is empty. I don't quite know what to do with that yet, so I've just left that. And then my stash is basically this, which is DK. That's 4-ply. That's all my like standard sock yarn. This is all my like fancy hand-dyed sock yarn, and some that's blacker yarns, and that's those 4 balls there are Jameson and Smith. That's the rest of my sock yarn stash. So that and that is all hand-dyed sock yarn mainly. Couple of balls of Rowan. So that's all my stash really. Don't have a ton of stash really. Money boxes which I need to put down. No idea what's in there, but that's full. Workshop notes, and then I think in there it's all my stuff for workshops. Just loads of stuff. There's the stationery stuff which I need to tidy that up. Books for sale. My books, beaded lace knitting and easy lace knits. I need to sort that. I don't know whether to have them stacked like that or standing upright. I haven't quite decided yet. Right, let's move over. So here is my essential oil base. Got some books there, got some storage there, got some tools, some more notebooks. That's most of my essential oils that I keep in the office. This just came. That's my deodorant. Brilliant if you want a natural deodorant. So gone through these. That's all shipping stuff down here. Apart from that, this is all shipping stuff. This has actually got like a divider shelf in it. Let me see if we can. It's so useful, except it sticks out. It's made to it's designed to fit these units, and this one isn't quite as deep, so I don't know where to keep it there or to move it. But this is all my like shipping supplies and things, mailing bags. So it's quite useful to have it there. This I've just cleared out. I don't know where to keep this here or put it on my desk. This is just loads of empty plastic wallets and things. Some chocolate and labels. That's empty. Don't know what to put in there yet. I tidied up some of the stuff under my desk, but there's still loads of boxes which are empty. They're just there for like if I need to ship stuff and I need a box. And then my desk, we got my diffuser here. This I can't remember what was in this before, but it was somewhere else. So I've got loads of like notepads, post-it notes, stickers. Organize all of that into this one so I can try and use them. I've got some loads of really pretty notepads, but I'm not using them, so I'm put these in here so I can use them. That's kind of like my shipping station. Got some cards, business cards, envelopes, customs labels, address labels, all that kind of stuff. And then we got pens and pencils and knitting tools and some machine knitting tools. I even cleaned my windowsill. Laptop. I don't know whether these are gonna. This is what I usually keep notes on if I'm doing something to camera that I need to look at notes. So I don't know where I'm going to put that. That normally just gets loads of stuff stored in it. So I don't know whether to keep those there or not. I haven't quite decided yet. There's also all this space under here. The stuff that was here before just got kind of overlooked because my laptop was in front of it. So I don't know whether to keep it clear so that if I'm not using my laptop, I can actually put this stand. This stand is brilliant, by the way. Put that flat and push my laptop under there. Oh, I don't know what to do. So there's some cleaning stuff. This unit just got loads of stationery items and random rubbish in it. That's what I normally attach my phone to when I'm doing stuff to camera for my office, like recording podcasts and things. Light, which I don't think I've used because it's really low. It's got this funny thing to put it on, so I don't know what to do with that. My electric ball winder, which I love. I don't know whether to keep that here or whether to move it, but I think I'll keep it here for now. And this is my machine knitting table. So I haven't got my knitting machine up yet, and obviously the stuff that's on it is not going to stay on it. I've just kind of put it there just because I had to put it somewhere. That's stuff that I've still got to go through. under here there's some storage containers and things. I don't know what I'm going to keep. This one is really useful. This is the same as that one in the corner there, and that's really useful, but I don't know, everything that was in here I've cleared out and put somewhere else, so I don't know what to do with this. I don't think I'll get rid of it because it's still in okay condition, but I don't quite know what to use it for yet. And then I got some other storage stuff. In there are loads of stuff I cut out of magazines. I tend to cut my patterns out, and the idea was to put them in folders with the, you know, month by month with, you know, one folder for each magazine, but I've just never gotten around to doing that. So yeah, under here is just some stuff I need to sort out. I had hoped to fit my Raskog cart in there between my linker and my knitting machine table, but it won't fit. And if I move that linker closer to the door, it'll be difficult to get in. So at the moment my cart is there, but yeah, I'm quite pleased. Let me switch you around. Oh, I can't do that. I'm quite pleased with how it's looking. I haven't finished yet. I've still got quite a lot of stuff to do. There's a ton of stuff in Emily's room. There's a ton of stuff in the bathroom. So over the next week, probably I have to go through that bit by bit. I want to find a room for my my sewing machine, so I can bring that back in here. So if I want to sew, I can just like put it on the table and then put it back on the shelf when I'm done. So I need to do that, and I also got lots of fabric I need to go through. I might do a little bit of fabric destash and add that to the website. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to stop now. I'm going to have lunch. So even though my new office isn't quite finished yet, I thought I would give you a tour of the situation so far. I do have a lot more stuff in my daughter's room that I need to sort out. I've got some more stuff that I need to list in the destash, but I've got everything in here that I need to have in here except for my sewing machine and some fabric stash, which I still got to go through. So I thought I'd give you a quick tour. So I've still got this ugly bookcase, which I'm determined to get rid of, but it might be a couple of months. I also need to go through those books and get rid of some of them because there are some that I don't really need. I got a lot of crochet stitch dictionaries. Well, I haven't designed anything crochet for a long time, so I might as well let some of those go. These shelves over here are mostly the stuff that's in the Yarnaddict online shop. That box has some sewing notions in it. I need to sort of designate like one cubby hole to my sewing stuff, but we'll see. So these shelves here are all Yarnaddict online shop stuff. A lot of it is in these because a lot of them are these round side balls and they're very difficult to fit on the shelf, and when you want to try and get a ball out, they just all fall out, so they're easier in these boxes really. Also protects them a bit more, and I might get some more next time I go to Exeter, which is where our nearest IKEA is. Then I got this, my Raskog cart, which at the moment I've just got some odds and ends in that I'm not quite sure what to do with. Some yarn, some fabric that's in the destash sale, and there's some random rubbish at the bottom. So I need to really find a permanent place for this. It probably will just live in front of this unit because at the moment that's the only place I have for it. It's too tall to go under my table. And the next shelf that's my DK, that's actually 4-ply. That's my DK stash. There's some fibre up there, and there's some, this bag's got some yarns for some upcoming magazine designs. Then we got my main sock yarn stash. This is all like the standard sock yarn. That's actually DK, and that's DK I think. But that's mainly sock yarn, like standard sock yarn stash. And then we got some of my hand-dyed yarns. I kind of rearranged this so all the pinks and purples were together. There are a couple of lace weight skeins at the bottom, but other than that, this is all sock yarn. Those two cones are lace weight from Harboot Textiles. It's wool and silk, I think. No, it's wool and stainless steel, sorry. Wool and stainless steel. I bought those years ago, but I haven't knitted with them. And then we got the rest of my hand-dyed stash. That's lace weight. That's from a shawl I designed for Fibre Spades to commemorate William and Kate's wedding. So the royal wedding shawl. That's some Kiviot, which I really want to knit something with, but I don't have much of it, so I don't know what to do with it. But that's the rest of my hand-dyed sock yarn stash. So I don't have very much lace weight stash, mainly sock yarn 4-ply fingering weight type stash. This shelf I need to tidy up a bit. That's my books, they're in the online shop. There's some yarn here which I need to put somewhere else. Some patterns, so I need to sort that out. That's just a load of notebooks, knickknacks, buttons. I need to sort that out as well because that's a bit of a mess. Don't know what's in this one, something in that one. Need to find a place for those money boxes. Down here we got all the notes from my workshops, and then we just got some drawers with some knickknacks and random stuff in. That's just kind of been chucked in there for now. And then we got my essential oil station. So this is where most of the essential oils live in my house. I do have some in the lounge, so I diffuse in the lounge. Got some in the kitchen that I use in the kitchen. I got some in the bathroom that I use on my skin. I got some in the bedroom that I diffuse at night, but this is kind of where most of my essential oils live. Essential oil reference books, some other essential oil tools, some notebooks and things. Right, let's swing you around here. So this area still needs sorting out. So my linker, that dress form, I'm hoping to be able to fit on top of one of the bookcases, that old one that I showed you at the beginning. My Swift, which is big, I managed to slide that in there. I was hoping that could stay there, but when I get my knitting machine up, I don't know if it will. All this stuff on this table I need to sort out. That's not going to stay there. I might keep one box there with stuff, but I need to sort that out. This table is for my knitting machine, which is in the corner over there, which I'm hoping to get out next week. So this is where my knitting machine will live. These baskets are great. I got these at Aldi in the UK. Oh, they're stuck together now, but they're really, really nice. One of them's got some beads in there in the D-stash sale, and some fabric that I'm going to be listing, mainly fat quarters I think. I will try and list in the online shop soon. And then my desk, that's my normal filming setup. My desk is a lot tidier than it was, although I guess it doesn't look like it, but it is a lot tidier than it was. New hat there that I got to write up the pattern for. My diffuser, which I'm always diffusing when I'm in here. That thing in the corner over there is my packing station with my tablet holder. And then this unit here I still need to sort out. That's got a lot of essential oil supplies in it. That's got shipping supplies in it. That's got sewing stuff in it, but I need to tidy that up. I really need, like, this one is a bit too small for in here, so I need one that fits in here better. That's my bin over there, which is a mess. And this has just got random stuff in it at the moment. So yeah, this unit I need to sort out. But apart from that, I'm very, very pleased with how my office has come together. I am not embarrassed to show you anymore, even though there are a few things that needs doing. In the past, I would have been too embarrassed to even show this space. And I think possibly next month, maybe March, when I replace that ugly shelf with one of these white IKEA ones, it will look a lot better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you enjoyed the little transformation of my office. That was interesting to see how just changing the drawers, really, the shelving really made a huge difference, and just having a good tidy up. So thank you very much for watching.